Listen, well, my favourite Granny keepsakes, and young Adam here has asked if you could interview me and do a couple of questions. So I've laid 12 questions, we've generally not seen them all, so we'll see how they go. Go for it, Adam.
Right, what's next for Jaguar 82?
What's next for Jaguar 82? Well, do you know what? I did see that one. Put that one to the last. The wrong way.
Oh.
That's the end.
Why is your logo orange?
The logo's orange because when I was a kid, my granny used to say that to pick a colour like a rainbow, and my microphone is this thing on, and the rainbow should be a colour that's above a colour that isn't dark, so orange is right in the middle of the spectrum, so it's, that's why it's orange.
Do you have a favourite artist?
Favourite artist is got to be Van Gogh. I did do a painting of Van Gogh, it was a bit risky Van Gogh, but he's my favourite artist. It did say one day that he tried to eat yellow paint because yellow paint made everybody happy. I can absolutely 100% assure you that I made orange paint.
What does Jaguar 82 mean?
Good question. Jaguar 82 is James Alexander Gaffney, and I was born in 1982.
Is Granny a real person?
Granny is real. Granny's actually Kathleen, the hostess, the shop, and she was there started. Kathleen! So that's a good question. I've actually got a wee gift for Granny just to say thank you. So there you go, this is Granny. So the question is Granny real? Are you real, Granny?
Yes, I'm real.
There you go. Thank you very much. Kathleen actually branched herself caravans. Her and Andy came and we were having a few lines, and she asked who painted that painting that was behind me, and I said, me. She said, no, it was me. I said, it was me. Never all for ages. And Kathleen was kind enough. She asked me if I would come in here and paint, and you know what? As much as I must put a head in it sometimes, it's actually really good. So thank you very much. Thank you.
How long did it take to write one?
Real answer, it actually took me for probably a year. Probably a year.
7.
13, what primary is that? Primary 7, just going to the big school. So I was in primary 4/5. I've told a few people this story. You'll maybe not seen this, but it's, there was a wee book in primary 4 that was called A Witch Called Meg and a Cat Called Mog, if anybody knows that one. That's what inspired me, so I think, what does the question say again? How long did it take me to write my book, how did it start? So it took me roughly about a year or 2 years to finish, to get it and then finish it and finalise it.
And who's your favourite character?
Well, that's another risky question. So one of the characters is called Love Hair, and that's my partner Agnes. And I love her because I love her, and she's a hairdresser. But I've got to be honest, with my camera on now, I need to be honest and say, Mousy Mousie's probably my favourite character, because that's me. And if you've not read the book, you need to damn the character.
How long did it take to paint the characters?
Paint the characters, they were all different. Let's say a day or two for each character. But they didn't start there. First they started in a book, just got the book, and then I transferred them on. And you know what? When I painted these, no, I did make mistakes. I was going to say I didn't make a mistake, but I did.
Do you plan on writing more books in the future?
That's a good question as well. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm 9 chapters into the new book, which wasn't going to be a follow-up, but it is a follow-up now. So keep an eye out for that. It's very, I wrote it, so I'm going to say it's very exciting. But it is exciting, it's good.
What is getting buried back?
Getting buried back, where's Nathan? Nathan, come to the front. Who's past, man? Don't be shy. So getting Berwick back was something that I initially started, and it was just to raise awareness that selfless acts and things that you do in the community don't cost anything. It's something that kids and everybody else get involved in. Do you know what? That is getting Berwick back. It's just about getting it back to doing stuff that doesn't cost anything and people give you a thing. And Nathan, he's like my second in command. He's been there till we started it. So, and again, thank you very much to Nathan for bringing it in. We've got another song for Nathan, but we'll give him later.
Have you always painted?
Well, that question, you know what? No, I haven't always painted. I was known at school as a bad boy at school. I didn't always paint, but I always doodled in books and stuff. And school wasn't really for me. But look where I've ended up now. So I was one of these guys that stared through the window and wouldn't think I wasn't up too much at school. My mum worked in my school, so I had no choice.
Which one of girl or boys and girls?
Well, Bear is the male, and that's the male there. So we've got Bear in the house, and we've got Mousy in the house. And Bear's the male one and Wick's the female one. So I chose Bear as mine, and Nathan chose Wick as his. So Bear representing me and Wick's, but Wick's apparently the one that's well behaved. So that's why Bear's mine. So was there a last one?
Yeah.
Go for it.
The last one.
That's good. And done that one. 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 What is next for Jagger? So next is we've got loads of projects happening. You know what? I was going to wait, but the next thing for us is hard to say because we've got other things happening and we've not quite tippled over yet, and I'm reluctant to tell everybody. So you now know that there is a second book. The second book is coming. There's loads of other stuff happening. The massive and the bigger thing that I was wanting to tell people was Andy Howie's Birds of Prey. The guys are absolutely fantastic. You don't ask for anything in return for what we do. They didn't even know that the mouse, who was my character, I was in Andy Howie's Birds of Prey one day and I was sitting there doing a tour, selling caravans, and this wee mouse was going up and down, but it kept falling and getting back up again. So that's why I chose the mouse character for myself. So the next stage for us is a big one. The next stage actually is a bigger project that myself and Nathan and all you guys have been working on. So when I go online and I do tell everybody, please pay this, do the competitions, we don't take any of that money, we don't spend any of that money on ourselves. That money goes back into the Getting Berwick Back campaign. So I'll tell you exactly what's happening. So we're building 2 aviaries. I say we because I want all you guys to get involved, and we're going to get you to come and we're going to get you to help build these aviaries. Now not only that, the aviaries are going to have outside it a big plinth. Now on that plinth it's going to be, I'm maybe incriminating myself here, I got a gift to the fairies, if every local will know what that means. The gift to the fairies is going to be helping us making the plinth. On that plinth that we'll have Getting Berwick Back, I'll have Andy Howie's Birds of Prey, and I'll have Jagger 82. It will be interactive, but here's the best part and why we've been putting all the money into doing exactly what we're doing. Andy Howie has been amazing and he's gave his brain with us. So when the 2 aviaries are built, and the plinth is there, we're going to have an open day, we're going to get the schools involved that are already involved. Right now as it stands I have Berwick Middle School, I have the Prior First School, I have a possibly lower school, but if there's any other schools want to get involved with this, there is still time yet to get involved. The reason why I say that is because we have paid for the passes to get in and see Bear and Wick and the other owls growing up. We've an interactive thing to be able to scan your phone and get the details of what we've been doing and what we've been up to and what we're continuing to do. But we're going to be donating 5 of these passes to each individual school that I've been to or go to for the book readings. There is other stuff, characters involved, stuff like that, but we'll leave that just now. But how fantastic is it that every single penny, every single person in this room, anybody who's been involved has paid for Getting Berwick back has paid for the 2 aviaries to help fund the 2 aviaries with Andy Howie's Birds of Prey, and then the gift back is the passes are going to be given out to pupils or anybody who wants to go along. So the 5 passes that go to each school, they'll go along to each person or pupils. Each school can pick somebody at any point they can go. As long as there's no shows on, you'll be able to go in and you'll be able to see all the stuff that we're working on. I've also been in there on a Monday morning, very, very early, in with the birds as they say, painting inside it. Still a lot more to go. But how exciting is it that we can get the young kids and get everybody else involved and do it? And do you know what? That's exactly what we've been doing. Getting a dry mouth now, because it's emotional, because it's been such a journey for a whole 12 months, man. Yous have been there with me every single bit. I mean, I'm no Prime Minister, I'm no anything, but what I am is I'm proud to call Berwick my home. I'm proud to have my partner Agnes in my life, all you guys, everybody gets involved. Nathan, I hope you're buying a lunch today, Nathan involved. But you know what? As well as that, the guys who get involved in the getting Berwick back and doing the litter pick, you guys as well, it's a massive thank you for all of us. Now, what I have got here is, and I'll shout these up, just if you want to come to the front and collect on behalf of your team, because everybody's got their own team. There is some of them that hasn't came to, so we'll keep these by for them. So we'll get the young Aidan up. You want to come up and collect yours, young man? So there you go, a nice wee trophy to say thank you for your hard work. You give up your Saturdays and you don't moan about it, and you know what, it's nice. So that's your one. Please hang about for photos later though. There you go then, man. And Marie, let's get you up. So Marie couldn't make it one week, and we did go outside the house to start shouting at her, but she wasn't feeling well, so that's why we've done a litter pick there. And Marie turns up all the time, and she keeps us entertained well. So a massive thank you for all the team. Marie. Anybody else is, I don't think anybody else is here for the team, are they? So, nah. So we'll keep these ones and we'll see the other guys if they turn up, we'll give them. But again, as we keep saying, our best is yet to come. There's loads still going on. I always want to give away everything that I'm doing, but do you know what? It's we'll keep some of it. There's something special as well that's going to be happening for Berwick, and it's nice to know that when you do these competitions that I do, the money goes back into Berwick. It doesn't go into my pocket, and I can only do this with everybody's. I wasn't going to say this, right? But I've sold 360 paintings since the 31st of July last year. That blows my mind, man. I wouldn't be able to do half the stuff I do if everybody didn't buy a painting or they didn't do stuff. So for me, you know, it gets emotional every time I come in and I do it. So thank you very much for everybody for your support, and thank you all the guys that came today. Honestly, our best is yet to come, and we've got lots more to do. We're not finished there though. So again, Andy Howie's, they kindly bring the birds and they do everything for us. So what we want to do is, we've got a wee pack here. Now what we've got to do is just do a live bid in here. Now bidding can start at 20 pence, but the last person with the highest amount will win these. Obviously it's a bit of free advertising for me, and I can assure you this is not a paddle board, but it's a chopping board. So there's a set of placemats and coffee mats, is that we call them, coasters. So who actually start the bidding at 20 pence? Marie's 20 pence. Any takers on 20 pence?
Pounds.
A pound.
Oh.
Any takers on a pound?
£5.
Oh, it's a fiver. I've got the corner with £5. Any more?
7.
Oh, £7. Any more? £7.
Go on, a good tenner.
Oh, it's a tenner. Any more for more? No?
Anybody else?
12, that's it, we've got a 12. Any more for more on 12? Oh, Nathan's got his £22. I wondered, I was like, see what he's hand in his pocket there.
What so about any more?
£20.
Any more?
Any more for more at 20? £20. All done? Nathan, sold 20. I'll put a 10 in as well. That whole donation goes to Andy Howie's Birds of Prey for coming today as well. But honestly guys, thank you very much. We've got loads more coming up for you. I'm going to go and see my wee bird. Sorry, Agnes. I'm going to see your bird just there. But listen, thank you very much, guys, and thank you everybody who came today. It is an emotional day, and it's good. I'm going to go and have a win, isn't it? Thank you very much.
Looking for something else.
Very good.
Adam.